Hello everybody, happy International Women's Day. I'm Paul Ducklin and you're probably expecting me, being a computer scientist, to trot out names like Rear Admiral Grace Hopper, Ada Lovelace, probably to mention Marie Curie, but I have 5 women techno-heroes of a slightly different nature for you today. Beatrice Schilling, OBE. During the Battle of Britain, she figured out essentially what ended up being a washer, or Miss Schilling's diaphragm, probably cost about a shilling, and it solved the problem that when a Spitfire or a Hurricane went into a nosedive, the motor would cut out at a critical moment. Probably one of the coolest hacks in history. Another of my heroes is Mavis Beatty, MBE. She was a cryptographer at Bletchley Park during the Second World War. She took one look at an intercept of an Italian Enigma encryption, realized it was a test transmission, and this insight led to 3 days of frenzied work that pretty much broke a code that led to the crushing of the Italian Navy and the liberation of Italy. Absolute superhero work. I've always been fascinated, although I don't know much about X-ray crystallography, which is where you kind of shine high energy radio waves into a substance and learn where the very atoms are that make it up. And Rosalind Franklin was kind of the hero that figured out that double helix of DNA. She didn't live long enough to get any real credit for that. She didn't win a Nobel Prize. She probably should have. Now, this lady is not someone that you might think of as a computer scientist or a traditional technologist. It's Margaret Calvert, OBE. She, in the 1960s, along with a chap called Jock Kinnear, basically reinvented Britain's road signage in a way that is clear, enduring, gorgeous to look at. And believe me, if she designed user interfaces these days, software would be a heck of a lot easier to use. The last woman on my list, I don't know whether she's a technologist, a scientist, an engineer, or just one crazy lady, Denis Mueller-Korenek. She recently broke the world land speed record on an amazing bicycle, 296 kilometers an hour, drafting behind a 750 kilowatt dragster. That's something that I'd rather watch than try myself. So those are 5 women who've done things that make me think, my goodness, I wish I'd thought of that, I wish I'd done that, I wish I had the guts to try that. So who are your female heroes? Let us know in the comments below.